Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Your Brands, Your Rules. I'm your host, John Pitlick, human performance mentor, entrepreneur, and the founder of Elevix. In this podcast, we're going to dive into the idea that your brand is already inside of you and that you have the power to choose your own rules for bringing it to life. I like to begin by sharing a little bit about my brand and my rules because they are the pillars that guide everything that I do. So, my brand is fueled by my passion for my family, my love of sports, especially hockey, my drive for entrepreneurship, and my deep interest in personal development, marketing, and branding. These are the things that light me up, that give me energy and purpose as I serve others, share knowledge, and help people elevate their game, whether it's on the ice, in the office, or in life. As for my rules, I believe in three big ones. Number one, live a life by design and not by default. Serve others daily and equip the teachable consistently every single day. These rules keep me aligned with my purpose and they remind me to be intentional, to use my strengths in a way that genuinely helps others and focus on people who are ready to learn and grow. Through one-on-one mentorship, group sessions, and platforms like this podcast, I'm constantly looking to empower and guide those who are willing to take the next step. Now, the phrase "your brand, your rules" isn't just a catchphrase, it's an acknowledgement that every single one of us have an authentic identity and a set of principles tucked away inside of us. Today, we're going to explore the three steps that help you tap into that inner power. We're going to talk about three words: access, activation, and actualization. So let's start with access. Access is the moment of discovery, recognizing your unique gifts, talents, and passions. It's like finally opening the vault you've owned all along and realizing it's filled with valuable assets. Maybe you're naturally an empathetic listener, a visionary strategist, an incredible coach, or an athlete with an unwavering determination. The key is to look within inside yourself and see what's already there. But discovering your gifts isn't enough. That's where activation comes in. Imagine having a credit limit of a significant amount, but you're not able to use it until you call the 800 number to use it. It's just a piece of plastic. Same with your gifts, talents. You must activate them to be able to show up, to build your strength and share your true, authentic self with the world. Finally, there's actualization, the ongoing practice of living out your brand every day. It's not just about a single goal or a single accomplishment. It's about continually refining, growing, and remaining consistent. It's like training for hockey. You don't just pick up a stick once and call it a day. You practice, you adjust, you keep pushing yourself, learning new strategies and honing your skills. Actualization ensures you're not just tapping into your potential once, you're continuously harnessing it so it becomes second nature. This entire podcast, Your Brand, Your Rules, is about helping you discover what's inside, turning it on, making it a daily habit. It's my hope that every conversation and interview gives you a roadmap on how you can do the same. Your brand is there. Your rules dictate you bringing it forward. So let's do a quick exercise just to kind of wrap it up. I'd like to guide you through a brief visual to help you identify both your brand and your rules. If you're driving, keep your eyes on the road. Just follow along with me mentally. But if you're in a safe place, feel free to close your eyes and really get into this. So let's set the stage. Take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and let your mind settle for a moment. But I want you to picture the best version of you. It might be you running your dream business, coaching a team, playing a sport at an elite level, leading a workshop, or simply living out your day in a way that feels deeply fulfilled. Ask yourself, What am I doing in this vision? What talents am I relying on or sharing with others? Maybe you see yourself speaking confidently on stage, creating solutions for complex problems, or inspiring others to take action. Whatever comes to mind, notice it. Now, the fun part, defining your rules. You must consider the principles guiding this version of you, your future you. I'm living with courage, serving with kindness, striving with excellence, or practicing gratitude. These might be your principles or rules that shape your future brand. There's no boundaries or values. You just need to create it. Finally, take a mental snapshot of what you're currently seeing. Make notes mentally and physically of the key gifts that you've identified in this quick exercise and rules that you've observed that would create your ideal life and what you want for your future. Open your eyes and refocus on the surroundings if you've closed them. That simple exercise is a starting point. You might discover you have more strengths than you realized, or maybe you've uncovered a rule or an essential value that you haven't given much attention to in the past. Some final thoughts before I sign off. And if this is only the first episode, in the coming weeks, I will be bringing thought leaders from every corner, business moguls, marketing innovators, leaders, coaches, sports mindset mentors, all people who have discovered their brand and are living by their own rules and have found this and now have huge success and want to share their stories with you. You'll see how they process the 3A's: access, activation, actualization, that works in all different fields. So I wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me on my first episode of You Brand Your Rules. You already have everything inside of you, folks. You get to set your own rules on how you use your talents. Live your life by design and not by default. I'm John Pitlick, urging you to serve others daily, equip those who are teachable, and keep pushing yourself to live authentically. Until next time, I look forward to working with you, and we'll see you at the top.